Hey guys, Sork, and welcome back to 100 Line Last Defense Academy 2. Let's carry on where we left off. We managed to survive what I can only call the horror route, given the themes and scenes we had to endure over on that path. Not quite sure if we're going to see the same lewd ghost sprite if we follow along this different branch, but there's only one way to find out. We are chasing after all the endings after all, so let's go ahead, start looking for Kako, our resident axe-crazy murderer. I'm sure Emo will be very pleased. And there's going to be no drama whatsoever going forward, right?
I'm joining the search for Kako. We can't afford to waste any more time.
Yes, now wipe that angry expression off your face, Ema. Just like that. Perfect. Thank you, Mr. Sumino. That's our fearless leader for you. Hey, you're gonna make me blush. Anyway, we've got no time to waste. Let's go get the others. Alright, let's get going. After that, we went and rounded everyone up in the cafeteria once again. Oh my god. There's so many people here. It's been a while since, we've seen Yugamu alive, Moko, hell, even Sirei and Nigu. My goodness. That just about covers it. So, will you help us look for Kako? Sure, okay. Losing her would put a major dent in our fighting power, after all. But we can't leave the academy unmanned. Some of you will need to stay behind. You useless robot! I ought to take you apart right... Knock it off, Ema. Do you want to get stuck in Sirei's body again? Because we can make that happen. Okay, Sirei. We'll keep a few back to defend the academy. Do be careful out there. Try not to get lost looking for her. I don't mind getting lost, so long as I reunite with my dear sister. Well, I do! Does anyone care what I think? Okay, come on, let's go. We're wasting time here. Yeah, let's get going. Kako was last seen carrying a fire extinguisher. Naturally, we began our search for her outside the wall of fire. Fortunately, we didn't have to search around in the ruins for long. Hey, look! Isn't that Kako over there? Kako?
Huh?
Sister dearest!
Huh?
You guys followed me all this way? You're alright. What a relief. Have you seen any kind of box around here? If you have, don't touch it. Put it down. Kako, what are you doing out here? Everyone's been worried sick. I can feel it. Huh? Feel what? A box of blessings. It's tucked away at the back of that shrine. I know it is. No, Kako, that's not a box of blessings. That's a box of curses. Well, technically, the true name for it's a box of calamity, but you know what I mean. Don't touch it. Leave it alone, please. What? But there's no shrine here. There is. It's just hidden by all that rubble. I can feel its power. The power to grant any wish. Don't listen to it. I know about your clairvoyance and all, but isn't this all a little too convenient? She did absorb Ava, right? So maybe her memories came along with it, and that's why she's able to sense where the box is, since Ava knew where it was. But I just feel it. It's like if you slammed your finger on a desk, you'd feel pain, but you'd probably struggle to explain the exact mechanics of it. Kako was serious about this. But before we could discuss it any further... The hell? Yeah. Invaders? I hear footsteps. Is it invaders? Not just one or two of them either. Yeah, there's quite a bit of them.
Oh?
We'll be at a disadvantage if we stay here too long. Let's retreat for now. But what about the shrine? And the box of blessings? Kako, the only box of blessings right now is your bed, okay? Go back to that. Then... we can stay away from whatever the hell we're about to find. I'm curious, too. But we have to be realistic. The enemy could surround us while we're busy looking for it. There's no fighting our way out of a situation like that. We'd be wiped out in no time flat. No way. I'm too young to get turned into a minced cutlet. I haven't even lost my V-card yet. Although, I wouldn't mind losing it tonight. Then we can stay. But if not, then shit, let's get back. Sister dearest, we have to get out of here. Brother dearest, I'm doing things my way now. I have to get stronger to be a real member of this team. I know, but I'm not trying to push you around, but we need to go. You hear those footsteps, don't you? There's too many of them for us to deal with. Alright, we'll retreat for now. But I'm coming back later. That box is important. I can't explain why, but it is. Alright, it's a promise. Are you done? Then let's get out of here. Alright, let's retreat. Get the hell away from that thing. Oh, crisis averted. Looks like we made it back safe. Too bad they didn't follow us. I wanted to get some kills in. Or at least a little torture. Who cares about any of that? I need to get some sleep. We can deal with the box or whatever tomorrow. I agree. Moving around at night is too risky. And the invaders may still be in the area. See you all in the morning then. Yeah. Good night, guys. Back in my room, I went to bed, exhausted. But I still wondered if there was anything to Kako's prediction. And as for the magic boxes, could something that bizarre really exist? There were so many questions that still needed answering. Before I could think about them anymore, I fell into a dream, finally ending my 22nd day at Lost Defense Academy. Lovely. Just 77 more to go. That's not a good sign. I'm stiff all over. No wonder, after all that physical activity yesterday. Can't just sit around, though. We need to figure out what's going on with these boxes, one way or another. Alright. Heading back out, looks like it. Morning, Takumi. We're ready to go look for the box when you are. Come on, let's go. That box will have a huge effect on the war going forward. I can feel it. Seems you've gotten awfully used to this war lately, sister dearest. I know how Ima feels. Ever since we killed Ava, it's like we're on a path there's no going back on. I like how killing Ava's just really done a number on Takumi here. I mean, we've killed other commanders before. This is just the only commander we've seen besides Vishnis. With her mask off, right? I won't waste time wondering how this happened, or if I could have prevented it. We have to keep moving forward as best we can. Trust in our decision. And so, we found ourselves back in the place we'd found Kako the day before. But things didn't exactly go according to plan. We've been searching this area for a while now. And nothing to show for it. The box is gone, thank goodness. The Futurans can deal with that shit. We did find some kind of ruined shrine beyond the rubble Kako had pointed out, but there was nothing that matched Ava's description of the boxes of blessings. There's footprints, though. Looks like they belong to the invaders. They must have taken the box. So they probably recognize its value as well. Mean they're gonna pawn it? Are they that strapped for cash? Not that kind of value, chickpea brain. What would those monsters even use money for? I mean, if they are gonna pawn it, I'm sure we would be all too happy to buy it. We'll use the Osazuki clan money. So what would they want it for? Does it really have some kind of supernatural power, like Kako's been saying? The invaders may think so. They clearly have their own way of looking at this war. It was so close. That box would have made me more useful to the team than ever. I've seen what it does, and I would argue against the fact that you were useful. In fact, quite the opposite. There was no team left. Come on, Kako, don't get so down. There's still 6 other boxes out there somewhere, right? Yeah, across the world. What are the chances that they're right here? Yes, there must be. There has to be. Invaders again? Yo, you guys hear those footsteps? Sounds like we got company. You want to throw down or what? I'd rather not fight if we can avoid it. Let's head back to the school before they notice us. Fine by me. Let's hurry. We can always come back and look again some other day. Okay, no fight, even though there's more than 4 of us. There is no Revive-O-Matic. Excuse you, Hico? What the hell? You can't just barge in my fucking room? Jeez. Whenever I do it to you, you reprimand me like hell. Do you have a minute? Hico, what's she doing here? And at this hour, too. Exactly. It's late at night, you didn't even knock. Did something else happen? I've been considering our situation. And I think we should get serious about finding these boxes. Well, I wasn't expecting that. Hico always had her head grounded firmly in reality. Why would she start putting her faith in something this illogical? Are you... geed? I don't think it's safe to ignore Kako's predictions. But there's something else as well. If we don't do something, we'll be on a path to self-destruction. Self-destruction? What do you mean by that? Are you still a time looper? Last time I checked, neither of us fully trusted Sirei. He's treating us like pawns, using the vague idea of protecting humanity to push us in any direction he wants. If we keep fighting battle after battle without really knowing why, we'll lose all sense of purpose, any sense of who we are. I was about to protest, but stopped. We hadn't fallen apart like that in my future. But things were different now. We were different now. Kako had happily killed a helpless prisoner. Emo was starting to drift away from her. And I'd probably changed as well. War changes people. We need to do our best to remain flexible. It may change people, but war never changes. Meaning we have a clear purpose, even if it's just hunting around for some weird boxes. Just keep ourselves distracted. Exactly. I'll let the others know. See you tomorrow. Without giving me a chance to respond, Hico left. War changes people, huh? I chewed over those words as I got into bed, and eventually drifted off to sleep. The only time war changes is if it's Metal Gear Solid 4. That's the only exception. Unfortunately, just like I remembered from last time, it rained the next day. We spent all our spare time searching the ruins in vain, and got soaking wet in the process. Surprised we still went out. Like it was just a black screen and we just had weather sound effects. Okay, skip a day. Day 26. We've got a new day ahead of us. Maybe this'll be the day we find a box. Let's do this. Alright, time to explore.
You're late, Takumi. You know what they say, time is money. Also, the strong rush, the weak get crushed.
I've never heard anyone say that.
Is that a rich people saying? We say it all the time in my family.
Well, there we go. There's your answer.
Kako, any ideas about where we should search today? Yeah, it's still just a vague feeling, but it should be enough to give us a general direction.
If we're gonna look anyway, let's try and find a way to win the war instead.
Well, these boxes can grant wishes. We can just wish for an easy win, right?
So, work hard now to make it easy later? What kind of philosophy is that?
The ring ain't no place to philosophize. We talk with our fists.
Ima, Shoma, Yugamu and I will sit this one out. We need someone here on standby in case of attack. Getting left behind is a much better use of my skill set.
What? Then I want to stay behind too.
The search party is larger and therefore safer. Do you want to stay here and risk getting killed? She just doesn't want to hang out with him today, I can see. I'm going! I'm a red-blooded manly man who loves the great outdoors. Shit, can't you see my mustache? No, Gaku, we cannot. Alright, everyone, let's get going. Gaku's gonna prove himself and how manly he is. We ventured beyond the wall of fire and out into the ruins. After a little while, Nozomi spoke up. Huh? What's the matter, Nozomi?
Look, there's someone over there.
We looked. She was right. There was someone. The tiny shadow jerked back and disappeared into the ruins. I hadn't gotten a good look at them, but I was sure it wasn't an invader. Could it be a commander? Were they just baiting us into a trap? Maybe. But that was a chance we'd have to take. Hideko, wait! What? Is it Hideko? We finally caught up to the shadowy figure. It was an old man. At the sound of my voice, he stopped in his tracks and stood rooted to the spot. You're not Hideko. You don't even have the same cake. Are you from the Sovereign Army? The what army? Sorry, man, never heard of it. Are you selling newspaper subscriptions then? No, that's not it. Is it? Sir, we're Earthlings, just like you. Can we talk to you for a minute? Oh. Like us, you say? An interesting choice of words. You have 2 eyes, it's true. 2 arms. And you walk on 2 legs. Shit, yeah, I guess you're right, yeah, it's the same as me. See? Sounds pretty the same to me. We don't want anything to do with this war. Please, just leave us be. Us? You're with someone?
We're looking for a box of blessings. Do you know anything about that?
A box of blessings? Why would you get involved with something so... Oh, could you be children of the stars?
I'm a member of the proud Suzuki family. Nothing more, nothing less. Wait, do you think he means Earthlings?
Suppose there's no word for Earthlings in Futrin. That's why we're the children of the stars. Yes, that is what we call you strange visitors from beyond the stars. I see now. You really aren't with the Sovereign Army. I do not want any trouble. If I tell you what you want to know, will you let me leave? Sure, man. I'm not about threats or extortion or any of that illegal shit anyway. Plus, you're an old man, and I used to train them up back in the artificial satellite. How do you feel about getting buff all of a sudden? It's a 3-day program.
How can you look like that much of a thug and be this wholesome? Have you ever even jaywalked before?
I got news for you, Gakko. We're walking in the middle of the fucking road, so yeah, technically. Traffic laws exist for a reason, numbskull. Can't just ignore them. I mean, Takamaru rides a motorcycle. I imagine he actually kind of wants to be safe, obeying traffic laws. Come, this way. I have some water. We can sit and rest while we talk. The old man didn't seem dangerous. We decided it would be safe to follow him, for now. What was up with that Hirako line? Is it just another mistake? Here, this spot should do. Take water if you need it, and I will tell you our story. To begin with, we are a group who has eschewed the war with the Children of the Stars and returned to our home.
Your home? You mean these decrepit old ruins?
They may look that way to you, but we have lived here since our childhood, which you can imagine was a very, very long time ago. Holy war or not, we could not abandon this land. Scorched and tainted as it may be, it is still home. You are not like the Children of the Stars who brought war on us before. If there is truly mercy in you, I'll tell you all I know. Alright, Kako, put the infuser away, please. I don't need you killing another helpless person. The old man's words had a weight to them that felt totally alien to me. Almost like the weight of his whole life's experience was behind them. This planet is known as Futurum. It is not the same world as this Earth you mentioned before. What? Hold on a minute, this isn't Earth? But how?
But if you think about it, that would explain a lot. Like how none of us can read the signs in the city ruins, or how the commanders seem to have their own culture.
Son of a bitch! That bastard Sirei's been hiding it from us all this time!
The first children of the stars descended from the sky and scorched the land in an attempt to take our planet from us.
Is that another Sirei voice? So he does Dalsha, Sirei, and Old Man. Good on him.
You can see the results of that all around you. But the fighting didn't end there. It's still not over. Our home was just one of the casualties of this war.
I see. Maybe it's Sirei in disguise.
And then, a box of blessings appeared, right out of the old legends. Are you keeping up so far?
I mean, dude, it's been like 4 sentences. Yes, I'm keeping up. For better or worse, I believed him. He was telling us the truth. Ever since we'd killed Ava, I'd had this dark, heavy feeling weighing me down inside. I think it was the same thing that made the old man's story so convincing. This wasn't Earth. We were the real invaders all along. But could these boxes have the power to change our fate?
Legends tell of boxes of both blessings and calamity. God granted them to the greatest of all of our heroes.
So we know what's in the boxes of calamity, but what's in the boxes of blessings that makes it so rewarding?
In other words, the one with the most powerful cryptoglobin.
You mean Veshnes?
Veshnes is only the current Supreme Commander. The keeper of the cryptoglobin and the custodian of the boxes. Nothing more.
Oh, is that it? That's all. Nothing more.
The boxes of blessings grant any wish, while the boxes of calamity bring untold disaster.
Yep, been there, done that.
Several tales have been passed down of miracles caused by the boxes of blessings power. And from history, they passed into legend, though they undoubtedly exist just as cryptoglobin does. Some even say the boxes are how God granted us cryptoglobin in the first place.
Oh, interesting. Maybe it does just like superpower us.
If that theory is true, the boxes really are the start of it all. Alas, through the years, the boxes' precise locations were lost. They became more of an ideal, a symbol of the Supreme Commander's authority.
Okay, but I thought she was supposed to be the keeper of them.
That was all very well in peacetime. The position was merely symbolic back then as well.
Right.
Researching the boxes became taboo, and the people came to forget about them. But then, the war came, and Supreme Commander Veshnes began seeking their power once more.
Sounds like he's out of breath, poor guy. Just take a seat.
I thought you said she was the custodian of the boxes.
The actual boxes were lost long before she came to power. And as I said, even attempting to learn about them was considered taboo. I had a friend before the war who conducted research in a lab somewhere around here. Unfortunately, it all got burned down in an air raid, and my friend was killed as well. If you can find any surviving research material, you may be able to learn more. That's all I know.
But his book survived, didn't it? I have a feeling it's still around somewhere.
If it is, it'll be in the lab's emergency shelter. But even that has become hard to find now, thanks to the war. You never want to have an emergency shelter hard to find. That defeats the purpose. In the shelter's case, the information isn't being covered up. Veshnes and her cohorts are looking for it too.
Even after she's dead, the other commanders are still carrying out her orders? What a pain.
She's not dead. I saw her wandering down the road the other day.
But that means they don't know where the boxes are either. Not if their culture forbids them from looking into them.
True. For the Supreme Commander to seek the box's power would violate our taboos. But Veshnes has already crossed that line. The shelter should be somewhere nearby. Your Fury Fortress from the Stars. I believe you called it an academy. If you want to know more about the boxes, the forbidden knowledge inside is your best bet.
How do you know we have forbidden knowledge inside our library?
This is all I can tell you. I promise you, it's all I know. Please.
Thank you, sir. And we're sorry for disturbing your solitude.
Pay me no mind. I'm just an old coward who ran from the war and apparently looked like this Hico fella. I wanted to die in familiar surroundings. That's all. But I don't want to die just today. Let me marinate in my childhood home first. We left the old man and headed back toward Lost Defense Academy. Our new goal was to find the emergency shelter and the book inside it. But first, there was something else we had to deal with. What's that? Sirei? Lying to us. When we arrived back at the school, we called Sirei into the war room to discuss what we'd learned. Sirei, is it true that we're on a different planet? That this is Futura, not Earth?
Hey!
I have no idea what you're talking about. Pay no mind to any kind of false information the invaders try to feed you, even if they do sound like me.
We're not going to let you off that easy. Besides, we have ways of making you talk.
Bold words. You've forgotten I hold your lives in the palm of my hand.
That's a matter of opinion. You may be able to blow us up anytime you want. But if you did, you'd be shooting yourself in the foot. You don't want to shave down your fighting force without good reason, do you?
I see. So it's come to this. Even if you're not around, we can still get by on our own. I know that from experience. Do you? Because you guys choked at the last 10 days, from what you told me.
But you can't defend the school yourself. You need us. So you can threaten our lives all you want. If you carry through on them, you'll be hurting yourself more than us. I was only able to speak with this much confidence because I'd already lived through a future without Sirei. If push came to shove, we could get rid of him and still survive through to day 100. I wouldn't let him intimidate me down.
Oh. Oh.
Well, I guess it's no use hiding it now. Time to fess up. Earth was indeed devastated by world death. In response, mankind devoted all of its wisdom into a certain project. They call it the Exodus Project. Humanity's final hope. For it to work, they needed an ultra-large spaceship capable of warp transport, exceeding the speed of light and able to accommodate all the surviving humans. That would be the artificial satellite.
The artificial satellite is a spaceship?
Yep.
Sure is. It took generations to complete. And by the time it was ready to launch, Earth was on the verge of completely exploding. Humanity needed to make its escape as soon as possible. They boarded the artificial satellite and left Earth behind. Aha!
They already had a destination in mind. While humanity was developing the artificial satellite, they had also been searching for a habitable planet. Miraculously, in a far-off galaxy, they located a world with an environment much like Earth's. I'm surprised they didn't try terraforming Mars or something, you know?
They named the planet KXK 787. In many ways, it was like Earth's long-lost sister. It was in a habitable zone that allowed for organic life, and the majority of the planet's surface was covered in water.
They did say that maybe we're descended from very ancient species, both of us.
All of the conditions were perfect for supporting life. It was truly a suitable second Earth, or, as you called it just now, Futurum. Humanity decided to abandon its dying Earth and head for that planet on the artificial satellite. The Tokyo residential complex is inside the artificial satellite. That's where you all grew up.
Son of a bitch, still lying about this part.
You're telling me we never lived on Earth in the first place? We were on some fucking satellite the whole time?
That must be why there was so little information about Earth in the complex. It was already a long-abandoned planet.
Man, this is heavy. I can't keep up, and I'm getting queasy.
I found it hard enough dealing with being outside the complex. I never would have guessed things were happening on an interplanetary scale.
Well, that's why we didn't tell you.
Yeah, and you'd be surprised what other secrets I'm holding up my sleeve.
It was a truth too far removed from reality and would only confuse
It
you.
was a white lie, okay?
But this doesn't change your mission. This war will not end unless you defeat the Futurans. They are enemies of humanity. Use the boxes of blessings if you have to, but you'll still need to wipe them out sooner or later. This is what war is all about, kids. There's no right or wrong, just survival. I apologize for keeping pertinent information from you, but I think you can understand why I felt it was necessary.
I hated to admit it, but Sirei was right. We'd been told all of this from the start. It would have fried our brains. We'd never have gotten ourselves together to actually fight. We really couldn't fault Sirei on this decision. Even Hico just stood there in silence. The boxes of blessings do exist. The people of this planet think they do anyway. Even Veshtis believed in it. The feelings Kako's been getting are right. We can't let the enemy find them. It would mean death for all of us. But if we can take their power for ourselves, I might be able to prevent Nozomi from meeting the same fate as before. In that case. Oh, I'm more determined than ever. Gotta keep Nozomi alive. We've failed in quite a few routes, haven't we? We stumbled on the entrance to the emergency shelter entirely by coincidence. We just so happened to investigate a crumbling, weather-beaten old ruin, and there it was. Why aren't we in our class armor, guys? Are we slacking off?
Let's check inside. I'm sure this is the shelter the old man told us about.
Well, it's pitch black in here. Watch your step, everybody.
Shut up, man.
You made me slam my pinky against the wall. Yeah, yeesh, that hurts. It's weird how much the tip of your finger can hurt, huh? Oh, I'm feeling sick just thinking about it. I swear, if you start spewing all over us down here, I'll make sure you never see the light of day again.
Oh!
Guys, do you think this is it? Could be. Does look pretty old. There's other books around too, but they're all falling apart. Oh, right, sorry. The old man was not referring to the library inside the academy, but the shelter. This has got to be it. Who cares if we can't read it? It's still a step forward. No use sticking around here any longer. Let's get going. But the moment we stepped outside... Oh god! It's laying eggs!
You taking that?
Excuse you?
The book! It's the Flying Commander.
A flying commander. He appeared out of nowhere and tore away half of the book before we knew what was happening.
Can you shoot him down, Kodaka?
What, now? No way! I need time to prepare!
Cheeky prick.
He's getting away!
Give it back!
Damn it, Kako, snipe him out of the sky! In the end, we were unable to catch up with the commander. We were left with just half of the book. At least we'd prevented that from falling into enemy hands. It wasn't much consolation, though. We returned to the school in low spirits. All too soon, night fell, and the day came to an end. Well, Shion can translate half the book, right? Several days passed. We somehow managed to get away, despite being attacked by the Squad 3 commander. We discussed what we would do about the half of the text that was stolen. Well, maybe he'll drop it as loot when we kill him eventually. We haven't seen that flying commander since he made off with the book. I guess it really is valuable to the enemy as well as us. It seems that way. We need to track him down and take back his half of the book. The passive approach won't work against someone who can just fly away at the first sign of trouble. We have to take the initiative. Yeah, it's always better to make your opponent match your pace. We'll be counting on you, Kurara. Leave it to me. This time I'll shoot him down for sure. There was no doubt now that the enemy was also searching for the boxes. We didn't know what they wanted to use them for. But whatever it was, it couldn't be good news for us. It's a race against time. Treasure hunt. Well, it's been a while since I've heard an announcement, too. Does this mean it's a battle today? I forget which days. It's morning. Better go to the cafeteria. Nope, no battle. Morning. You're late, Takumi. Are you still feeling tired? Tako's really started to get comfortable talking to everyone. It's not a bad thing in itself, but... Good morning. So, what are we going to do about that commander? We can still just drop the matter, you know. No, we can't. Clearly don't understand how important this is.
Oh.
About that. I think they must have a base somewhere out beyond the ruins. Ooh, and once we find it, we can shake it down for their half of the book. Plus that first box they found. I like it. It's going to be a long journey. We should make sure we're fully prepared. Even a hopeless failure like me can't mess up packing bags and stuff. Just tell me what to do.
Yeah!
Alright, the treasure hunt's back on. I got a playlist for our road trip out there. Please don't put that on. Alright, guess I'll wander around for a while. Okay, everyone's gonna be packing up and getting ready. I'm just gonna enjoy some free time, why don't I? Alright. Let's make it happen. Might need to get some supplies, actually. Ato's still in the courtyard. What a champ.
Is this for me?
Okay, our first bond point with Tsubasa.
Remember how I told you my grandpa runs a workshop? He works on all kinds of stuff there, but mainly cars. His hobby is making his own custom cars. And before you ask, no, he doesn't race them on the highway or anything.
Right. It's hard to imagine a highway on the artificial satellite.
But he does test drive them someplace else. I eventually got to help with them as well. My folks got super mad about it when they found out, though. I wish I could get my license and start driving for real. If I start dating, I want it to be with someone who owns a ton ton of awesome cars.
I really like her happy sprites, you know, they're also adorable.
Oh, wait. People like that are usually on the wrong side of the law. Or am I being prejudiced when I say that?
I think you're being a bit prejudiced.
Whatever. I'll just buy my own cars. All I gotta do is win the lottery first.
Or we win this war and you become famous and rich. Before I knew it, it was nighttime, and my 35th day at Last of Its Academy drew to a close. Well, day 36 now.
Be ready to get.
Guess it's morning.
Huh?
Today's another day of preparing for our mission to the enemy base. We better do all we can. If things play out anything like they did before, we can't afford to waste any time. So I'll enjoy my free time. It turns out I can actually gift stuff to Eito. So this is how we're gonna level up our bond. It doesn't matter that he's in the cage. I can still give him a present. For being a good boy.
You truly understand me, Takumi. You've turned my hate into love.
And we get our first bond point with him.
I'm so happy I can talk to you like this, Takumi. What shall we talk about? Someone important to me? Well, no one human, that's for sure.
You got Leo Jr. Jr.?
I'm so sickened by those who get close to me that I end up killing them. That's what happened to my parents, and so-called friends who tried to be nice to me. I covered my tracks very well, of course. In fact, people saw me as a tragic victim. Sorry. I can't stand looking at your ugly mug and breathing in your odious scent any longer.
I can't believe they programmed this into him. Yeah, we need someone down there who's committed patricide and matricide and also killed his friends. Yeah, that'll be good. That'll be some real teamwork coming from this guy.
Let's stop here for today, shall we?
Okay. We'll take a break.
Whoa, this is fat!
And 1 point for Moko. Collecting a lot of them.
I'm no food critic, so any kind of meat is good enough for me. Beef, pork, chicken, whatever, as long as it's meat. I love it all. Meat is a superfood. A complete meal in itself. If you ever catch a cold or fall sick, just eat more meat. Perfect to eat before a major match, sudden date, business appointment, wedding reception, or funeral wake. Meat gives you the power to do anything you want. Oh, I just love meat.
I will make a note of that. Going forward, that's all I'm giving you as a gift. If the gift-o-matic even produces it. Huh? Shoma, is that you dragging that giant pile of bags around? Hello, Takumi. Sorry I'm being so slow. These preparations are taking longer than I expected. Is it because I'm not helping you and I'm just being a jackass running around enjoying my free time? Don't push yourself. No one expects you to do it all on your own. But, yeah, keep it up, though. I'll do everything I can, though. I have to make up for being so useless the rest of the time. Shoma's far from useless. But he just can't seem to get over this inferiority complex of his. I don't think it'll do any good trying to convince him of how strong he is. Just gotta be patient. Hope you'll see it for himself someday. Alright, if you're sure. Just get some sleep when you're done, okay? Yes. Good night, Takumi. I decided to take my own advice and went back to my room to rest up and recover, and not help him. Good job, Takumi. I suppose leaders don't want to get their hands dirty. Okay. Is it, trip time? Oh, I'm starving. Better get some breakfast before I do anything else. When I got to the cafeteria, the only other person there was Kako. I guess everyone else had finished already or hadn't gotten out of bed yet. Morning, Takumi. She was eating spaghetti topped with curry roe. Is that her idea of fusion cuisine? Although I'd seen her eat much more outlandish combinations in the past. Then I looked closer and realized it wasn't curry at all. It was chocolate sauce. Was she really going to eat that? Yeah, morning. It was good until I peeked at your plate. Now that I think about it.
Haven't had many opportunities to talk to her without Ema around. So, how have things been going lately? Oh, that sums it all up, doesn't it?
You mean with my brother?
Yeah.
He just wants to use me. Like a tool, an object. He's no better than the grown-ups we spend our lives avoiding. He doesn't seem to understand that I'm my own person. Not just an extension of him, no matter how many times he puts up like a plastic board of me in his room.
That's pretty harsh. Definitely a grain of truth in it, though.
That's why I need to find the boxes of blessings and prove that I can do something he would never be able to. Otherwise, I'll never be anything more than just Ima Tsukumo's sister.
Right, you want to escape from that shadow, huh? Kako finished eating and left the room. I rushed through my own breakfast before heading out as well. I'm surprised Ima wasn't here with her for breakfast. After going back to my room to get my thoughts together, I headed out for another day at Last Defense Academy. Lots of free time, but I haven't been able to go out and get some resources, so I'm learning out of prisons to generate. Okay, bond with Yugamu.
I told you before that I come from a family of assassins. My parents, 2 older brothers, myself, and my younger sister were all professionals. Our house is fairly normal looking on the outside, but there's a large complex underneath it. Training halls, weapon stores, body modification labs. You name it, we've got it.
Body modification labs?
My old man's a legendary assassin. He uses a code name in the underworld and goes by a fake name in the real world.
John Assassin.
Not even I know what his real name is. In fact, I barely remember what his voice sounds like. He's timid by nature and never allows anyone to stand behind him, not even family. Being timid is indispensable for detecting enemy traps and finding a way out of tough spots. Or so I've heard. I bet you're wondering whether I should be sharing so much private stuff about my killer family with you, right?
No, as long as you don't kill me.
Don't worry. Since I already told you, I'll have to kill you myself one day. Good talk, Takumi. Let's do this again sometime.
Okay. Yes, tell me more secrets. Does that mean I'll get a more violent death? You'll cut my tongue out first?
Whoa!
Gaku, rank 2 bond.
Takumi? I bet you've been talking behind my back.
No. I would never. Not ever since we got ending 34 when we had like the best bromance ever.
Okay, maybe not talking, but definitely thinking, right? About how I'm selfish and always complaining. Ugh. I know I have bad traits, but I figure I have a right to complain too. My parents abandoned me. I was raised in an impoverished group home and had to put my wants and needs aside to look after my younger siblings. I know better than anyone else no amount of complaining or grumbling changes anything.
But you do it anyway.
So what's wrong with saying selfish stuff once in a while?
You can vent, just be aware that if you continue to vent around other people, you gotta bring the mood down and it makes you less pleasant to hang around.
I've always been holding myself back. At least let me vent and grumble a little now. And you know what? All this bad luck is gonna turn around and become good luck one day. I just know it. It wouldn't be fair otherwise. Just completely illogical. The universe will do right by me, I know it will.
Your luck doesn't work in cycles like a certain other someone, I'm afraid. It's just rotten luck all year round. Soon enough, the day was over. I found myself thinking about the Tsukumo twins again. There's probably nothing I needed to worry about. Not really any of my business either. But my mind kept drifting back to them. I just hoped we could make it to day 100 without losing anyone else. Whether the boxes of blessings really worked or not, that was my only wish. Yeah, are we ready to go? Because Shoma's been packing everything himself. No wonder it's taking forever.
Get ready.
Like, shouldn't this be an urgent mission to recover that half of the book? Alright, everyone's here.
Yep, we packed everything we could possibly need. Road trip.
Meh.
I'm expecting great things from you, everyone.
Anything goes so long as it nets a victory for mankind. That includes using these weird boxes you're so fixated on. Easy for you to say. We're the ones who actually gotta do the actual work.
Ah.
Now, don't give yourself a coronary. Let's try to relax into this. We die outside the school, we stay dead. How am I supposed to relax knowing that? We'll all die anyway if we keep standing by and doing nothing. I guess we should go. I'll do my best to keep up. Yeah, let's get out there and find the enemy base. Are we all going? No one's staying behind to defend the school, and so we headed out into the wilderness. Unfortunately, we were unable to find anything that day. When it started getting dark, we gave up on the search and returned to the school. We packed all that stuff for like 4 days, and then we just like gave up after 1 day. My god. Guys, where's the tenacity? I staggered back to my room, totally exhausted, and went straight to bed. I was asleep before my head hit the pillow, and just like that, my 38th day at Last of Its Academy was over. Day 39. Moving quite fast along this route. It's been 2 weeks. We haven't had a battle in a long time either. Alright guys, let's pick up where we left off yesterday and find that base. Right, we need to get that book back. Let's do this. No DQ, brawl to the back, anything goes. I'm ready to throw down whenever. I even got us a box of chocolates in case we want to leave him as a thank you gift. Well, I guess that's a box of blessings in its own right.
Oh.
I don't think we need to worry about etiquette here. Should leave them a box of meat as an insult since they're vegetarian. This time, we took the school bus and explored a little further afield. I like how Takumi was exhausted even though we were likely in the bus the entire time. After driving around for a while, we found what we were looking for.
That's got to be the enemy base up ahead. This heat signature couldn't come from anywhere else.
Look at all of us in this bus. I've never seen it so packed. Which means no one's back at the base. Eito could escape.
What now? Are we going to charge right in?
We're on the enemy's home turf here. I say we take our time to get to know the terrain and come back tomorrow.
Hiko's a very patient person. Unfortunately, it cost us the box of blessings. Calamity. To begin with.
Is that alright with you, Takumi?
Please say yes.
No.
I think it would be for the best too. We'll need a proper strategy, or that commander will just get away again.
Prepping is everything in a case like this.
Okay, alright.
Sure. It doesn't look like the enemy is up to anything. So let's focus on surveying the land around the base for today.
Alright. We got to work, careful to avoid being spotted. We decided to launch our attack at dawn the following morning. Since, that seems to be the time to actually start a battle. The enemy does it, we do it. It's almost dawn. Time to attack the enemy base. There they are. Watching from the overpass.
Dang. That's a lot of invaders.
I don't think a full frontal assault is gonna cut it here, guys.
You're right. We should try not to let them see us until it's too late.
Stealth attack.
I'm fine with that. I wouldn't want to waste my cannon on this fodder anyway.
Leave assassinations and covert ops to me. Let me lead the way.
You're all so inspiring. I feel like a moth drawn to a bug zapper.
Why? You sounding like that, Shoba?
You're not supposed to get close to those, you know? Anyway, I'll do my best too.
You'd better not give us any of that "for my dear sister" stuff. Fight for your own sake.
Yeah, I know.
Oh?
We'll keep the strike team small.
Trouble in Paradise.
Takumi, Takemaru, Kirara, Yugamu, and I should be enough.
Okay.
The rest of you will back us up.
Understood. I'll try to foresee any problems that come your way.
And I'll be rooting for you.
Thanks, Gaku.
Let's just try not to get in anyone's way, Gaku. Are you lumping me in the same boat as you now?
But we're sharing the same seat. We're already leapt together.
Enough talk! Let's get to the fighting already! I am so ready for this!
Oh god, he's hyped up. This was the only path left open to us. Whatever else happened, we had to keep moving forward. Alright, well, at the end of the day, we're gonna be skipping this battle anyway. But, nice to see us on the assault here. Annihilate all enemies in one turn. How about I just win this entire thing with a press of a button? Done. Come on out, Eggman. Oh god, they're Russian. It's alright. Wave 2. I do get scared skipping battles, though. Since we started missing stuff toward the end of the Box of Calamity route, so hopefully nothing new was missed here.
Go all out, dismember, and slay! That's the Suzuki way!
Wow.
Everyone, look!
There's that gross motherfucker.
I am the paragon of repulsion, Gwenzile. I'll be sure to make it agonizingly painful when I kill you. Go ahead, scramble for your ugly lives. You won't escape from me.
We're here for the book, so don't expect us to run away.
I'll be taking your half of that moldy old book back too.
You think we brought it with us?
Damn, this guy's annoying.
This is what our scouting yesterday was for. I'll shoot him right out of the sky!
That's the spirit. Let's show that overgrown albatross we're prepared for him.
Albatross, that's kind.
Yeah! Come on, guys. We'll take him down together.
No better way to win a war than with pure, superior firepower! So say the Suzuki!
There she goes. Alright. Consider yourself defended for 3 turns.
It's set! Told you it wouldn't take long!
It took 3 turns! Well, it was supposed to. We put a rush order in. There goes Gwenzile.
Yes! He's down!
With an injury like that, he won't be flying away this time.
Now let's put the hurt on him till he's down for good.
Finish him off. And then we still gotta translate the book, too. We should have got Shion to get a head start on it. Unfortunately. Annihilate enemy boss. We win! Is he gonna run away again? Is he gonna trick us? What's that behind you guys?
Damn it. I can't believe you've beaten me.
Sorry. It's not that I want to kill you that much. Sometimes you just go with the flow.
Shouldn't have robbed us, jackass.
You're the invaders! Do you even understand what you are?
I recalled that old man's words. This wasn't Earth, but a different planet called Future. Mankind invaded this planet to survive. We have to come to terms with that and move on.
We know. We're the invaders.
We're embracing evil now.
That's why we're going to use the power of the Boxes of Blessings to end this war. I won't ask you to forgive us. This is war.
There's no right or wrong, just survival. Ready to become a statistic? Oh my god, this is the first time in ages that I get to choose someone to absorb his hemoanima. My god. I haven't been keeping up with who has how much. Not that it really matters if I'm skipping battles at this point. Clara.
I'll take care of your mess.
Do it. You're the VIP here. God. The last thing you ever see.
Who's next?
Yep. Perfect for the month of October. But did he have the book on him? Good job, girl. You did well. Here it is. The box. And the other half of the book, too. Should we open it? Uh-oh. No. The old man said we shouldn't open them until we have all 7. Plus, we still haven't learned everything the book has to offer. I'm curious about the Boxes of Calamity, too. Maybe we should read through this first. I think that's a good idea. At any rate, let's head back for the day. That's okay, right, Takumi?
There aren't any enemies left here.
Huh.
Does it still bother you? What we're doing to them? I'd be lying if I said it didn't. But this is war, after all. I think it's like killing that prisoner. This may be the only way for us to really move forward. But we might find another way eventually, right? Yeah. I hope so, anyway. If I didn't have that hope, I don't think I could keep fighting. I definitely couldn't keep justifying all this killing to myself. We're doing the right thing. Were we doing the right thing? Were we on the right path? Maybe our search for the boxes of blessings was really just our way of finding an answer to those questions. Having completed our mission at the enemy base, we got on the bus and made our way back to Lost Defense Academy.